Hey guys, welcome to Indulge with Dimples. Today it is early in the morning. That's some kind of whispering, but I have a honey sweet glaze whole baked chicken for you. So we're gonna cook healthy today, and it's gonna be easy, it's gonna be simple, and it's not gonna take that long. And we're about to get into this kitchen and jump right into the goodness. All right, so follow me in the kitchen. Everything's gonna be listed down below in the description box of what I'm using, and make sure you like, subscribe, and tune in and turn on your notifications. I was about to put all that in one. Come on guys, it's time to go and make this delicious meal. Follow me in the kitchen. What you doing? Alright guys, let's get down to what is happening. So we just need a couple ingredients to make this inexpensive dinner, and I'm telling you, it's not going to take that long. And you know, like always, everything that comes out this kitchen seems like we've been in here for hours, but for real, we probably have been in here for like 10, 5 minutes, you know how I like to do it. So let's get to it. Everything that I have here, if you do not have, you can substitute for what you have in your kitchen, but go by your flavors and taste. Okay, so you can use olive oil, you can spray it if you like. You get to spray it, or you can just use the classic olive oil. I think I'm going to do both of them, so don't worry. I'm going to use some Old Bay garlic and herb seasoning, but if you have garlic and you have like special herbs and you have salt and pepper, you are more than welcome to use that as well. This is the same thing as well, just more coarse, grounded. And then you're going to need some paprika, some salt, some pepper, and then I'm going to use a little bit of rosemary and chicken and butter. OMG, very good. And then you're just going to need a little bit of cayenne, okay? So paprika is more of a color situation, and cayenne is more of a kick. I'm going to give you that kick in the face, that flavor. So this doesn't take that long. And I'm going to just butterfly or flatten the chicken out. So if you don't know how to actually cut a chicken up, just go back in my videos. I actually show you, and probably like 2 or 3 weeks ago, how you can break down a chicken. So if you like me, you don't like to touch raw meat, get you some gloves. Make sure you cover your surface up. Make sure you use a certain type of cutting board and everything is clean. And when you get done messing around with chicken, make sure you use bleach to clean up everything. Now this chicken, I soak it in salt water, and then I scrub it with lemon and lime, whatever I have on hand, and then from there I rinse it off again and I let it dry. So you want to let this chicken dry. Just for the meantime, let it dry. I got a paper towel and I'm just going to dab it, get some of the water, the moisture off of the chicken, the little chicken. And if you have any excess skin like this right here, go ahead and cut it off as you are drying this lovely bird down. Now you can use a whatever knife you are comfortable using, but I'm going to use this big old knife. Now what I'm going to actually do is take the chicken and I am going to flip it over and make sure I cut any extra stuff off, and take a paper towel to dry the chicken. Just like so. And what you want to do is cut the back out of the chicken, so you can tell what the front is, because the front is going to show you the breast. I'm going to pick it up and show you. This is the front because it's the breast. It's meaty, thick. And then this is the back because literally that's the neck, and you can see. And then you have the tail at the bottom. So I'm just going to cut the back out to flatten this beautiful bird. Okay? And when you cut the back out, you just go on both sides like so. And you can cut the back out, because we don't need the back. And you can save it if you are into making your own chicken broth, or if you are into making like dressing and stuff, you can save it and do as such. And please be careful when you do this. And never use a dull knife when you are cutting a chicken or cutting any type of meat. Okay? Alright, so I cut the whole back out of the bird. Okay? And you want to go ahead and cut any extra skin off, like I'm doing right now. Just cutting off this extra skin that we do not need in the process. And you're going to actually have the bird open, just like so. And what you want to go ahead and do is flatten it out. And you're just going to hear a little crack like this. Alright. Now at this time, if you see any like little feathers or any extra stuff, you want to go ahead and just take it off of the bird, because this is the point where you cleaning it up. So what you're going to see, and you can flip it just like I had, you're going to see the thighs, the wings, and the breast. Boom. We flatten the bird out. Simple, easy, simple, easy. Okay? Simple, easy. So let me pull it back so you can get the whole gist of it. Now at this time, you can take some oil, or you can spray it if you like, and you want to go ahead and spray or oil up your bird. And we're going to give this bird a nice deep tissue massage. Okay? Nice deep tissue massage. So go ahead and just sprinkle or give your bird a little bit of oil. And it's going to give off some fat, so you don't have to worry about like lathering up. But you just want to give it a little bit of oil so that all of your seasonings will stick to this nice little bird. And the skin will be crispy. So that's pretty much what you really are working on. So, and the most is one tenderizer. So the next thing you want to do is go ahead and get some seasonings and put them on there. So we're going to go ahead and sprinkle about, each of these that I'm going to put in here is for a tablespoon. Just salt, just a little bit, not a lot. And this is rosemary. You want to get you a pan. If the pan has, now you want to get you a pan, and you can use parchment paper or some aluminum foil. I have a pan right here that has some aluminum foil on it. I'm going to put my gloves back on, and I am going to take my spray and just spray a little bit at the bottom of my pan, so my chicken will pick itself up. And I'm going to massage all of these seasonings into this chicken, and I'm going to make sure that all of it is in the chicken. Give it a nice massage, make sure everything is in there, make sure you get every nook and cranny of this chicken. And then you want to go ahead and preheat your oven to 350 or 400, and you want this bird to cook for about an hour and a half to hour and 45 minutes. So I'm going to take it and I'm going to flip it over, and I'm going to season the inside of our chicken. So we don't need any more oil, because this part is going to get really crispy from the oil that's going to drip off the chicken. So we're going to go ahead and re-season it again, and then I'm going to flip it back over, massage it, and put it in the oven. Season it with everything we use on the front side. So pepper. You don't need a lot, so just a half of it. Ground paprika. Some Old Bay. A sprinkle or a dash of salt. some garlic and herb. And you can tell the difference because this is a little coarse. A kick. And some rosemary. Just a tad. And I'm going to give it one more final rub down. And you want to make sure you give this a nice rub down. You don't want to miss any of the chicken, because it won't be moist and juicy. So give it one final rub down. Make sure everything is coated. It has all the flavors and seasonings. Make sure you get every bit of the chicken. Okay. And you want to cook the chicken or bake it skin side up. So just flip it and make sure you rub it all down. And at this time, your oven should already been preheating. And you want to make sure you open the wings up. Get inside the wings. Give it a nice massage. Okay? This chicken is going to be lovely. And you know you got to coat it very, very good. When you start smelling it, the seasonings, and you see that all of the chicken, once was pale, has a little color on it. Alright, so go ahead, stick this in your oven. Once your 350 or 400 has done beeping, and it's going to cook for about an hour and a half or hour and 45 minutes. And then when we come back, I'm going to show you how to make a nice little glaze to finish this all up. Alright, be back, guys. Look at that chicken. Look at it. Alright guys, so now we took the chicken out after it had been baking at 350, 375 to 400, because we're knocking it down to increments, and it's been baking about an hour and 30 minutes. And this is not hot, it's cool because I let it sit, and you want it to sit for about maybe 5, 10, 15 minutes, because you know this is the star and we got to make the star presentable. So we're not going to serve it on this platter, but we're going to make sure we base it on this platter. So this is the chicken. It's at room temperature. It's not hot, but it's doing what it do. And I hope you get the gist of this nice chicken. So now we're about to make the sauce. I have a small saucepan back here. Probably got it on medium low, and I really want to make a sweet apricot glaze, but I'm the type of person, if I got other stuff open up, I'm not about to just open up more stuff just because. So I'm going to show you what I like to use to make this sweet spicy sauce, because it's going to be fire. Alright, so let me get down to it. I like Frank put that on everything. That's my sauce. So you want to put about a 1/4 cup of Frank's in your saucepan. Alright, then I'm going to go ahead and knock it out and put about 2 tablespoons of honey. I'm going to use the rest of this and then add a little bit of honey in there. Guys, I'm just the mess. And I think I'm going to cut this down medium low because my stove be doing the most. Add a little bit more. Then I'm going to kick it up a notch with some red pepper flakes. I'm going to put my favorite, some minced garlic in there. About this much. Excuse me. I'm going to add a couple dashes of soy sauce. And 1 dash of sesame seed oil. Just 1 dash. Now, if you don't have the soy sauce or sesame seed oil, it is okay. It's not going to kill it if you don't have it. And to sprucing it up, a lemon, just a little bit. I'm going to give me a spoon or anything, a spatula, to mix this up. And I'm going to bring it to a boil and let it simmer and cut it off. Y'all, this sauce is going to be really, really good. And you don't need a lot because we're just going to brush it on top of our chicken. So you don't really need a lot. And the sauce is going to look like a sweet and sour sauce. So that's what we're making. So all I'm going to do is take the chicken that you see right here, and I'm going to take my sauce that you see right here, and I'm just going to brush the chicken. Now you can make a sweet sauce if you like. It doesn't have to be a sweet and spicy sauce like I have going on. Or you can just brush it with some barbecue and do your thing, do whatever you like. But I wanted this to be a sweet and sour chicken, because when you bite into this, you got flavors, you got a kick to it, and it's gonna be delicious. All right. Now you want the oven to be cut off, or you want it to be on low, and you can just stick this right back in the oven just for a little bit and let this base itself once or two times. Make sure you get under that flap. You got to get under the flap, y'all. Get under the flap. Now your mom used to tell you, put some deodorant under them arms. That's what we doing with the chicken. Treat them right. Treat them right. Alright. He's looking fantastic. I don't know why I call everything a he. This could be a she for all I care. But you're going to get eaten. Okay? Alright. So, let that sit. You can put it in the oven. If you want, you can flip it, baste it, flip it back, and put this on here. And voila. Alright guys, I lost my memory. I have no memory in my car anymore. But I was just talking about this chicken and didn't pay any attention to my camera, and it was like chirp, chirp, you out of memory. So I'm coming back just to show you. I let the glaze sit on here. I didn't put it back in the oven, and look how beautiful that is. I don't know if you're gonna get any justice over there when I was basting it, but yes, this looks beautiful, gorgeous. I'm going to transfer it over to my glass dish, and I'm going to cook some sides with this, and it's going to be the bomb. But until next Sunday, I hope you fully that you like this recipe that I gave you. Everything's going to be listed in the description box. And hopefully I'll see you next Sunday for another cooking lesson. Simple, easy, semi-homemade, semi-store-bought, brought to you all with love. And y'all know, we might seem like we've been in the kitchen for hours on end, but for real, 5, 10, 15 is the max. So I'll see you next Sunday.